Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Lim and I'm a Dartmouth 21. I'm majoring in philosophy and minoring in Chinese and Native American studies. And I wrote an article titled Revisiting the Mission in Hopi, Lessons from History, Indigenization, and Missio Day for the Fall 2020 Apologia issue. I wrote on this topic because the concept of mission has been one of the central questions in my life since coming to the Hopi Reservation in 2008 from Korea, when my parents were called to serve as missionaries. For a lot of Christians, I think we tend to think of missionaries as martyr-like people that receive a miraculous revelatory calling to bring charismatic sermons and material aid to helpless people in faraway lands. To a lot of non-Christians, especially for indigenous people, Christian mission represents the violent history of Western colonialism. My personal experience of mission didn't really fit either of these stereotypes. I witnessed how a posture of humility and friendship towards the people we serve laid the groundwork for love and reconciliation. Whether for Christians or non-Christians, I hope that my story will shed light on a different understanding of mission. My article has three main components. First, I explore some aspects of the Spanish and American missions that attempted to evangelize the Hopi people. I hold that the Spanish and American missions were largely a failure as they were filled with bloodshed, enslavement, sexual violence, threats, forced conversions, and cultural imperialism. I believe that these failures came from the fact that these missions lacked two essentials that I argue for in my article, which are indigenization and Missio Dei. Firstly, indigenization is the integration of an outside idea into another culture, in which the incoming idea, without losing its core spirit, is accepted into a culture in a way that is natural and apprehensible for the people receiving the idea. Under the Spanish and American missions, the receivers of missions were never given the opportunity to freely and fittingly accept the gospel, but only saw a one-way projection of alien propaganda, as I call it in my article. However, in the mission that I witnessed in Hopi, I saw many fruits of indigenized elements that deeply shaped the way our church members profess their faith. Some examples of such indigenization can be singing, praying, and reading the Bible in the Hopi language, producing Hopi-style Christian art, holding the Holy Communion with grinded corn, having long services, and etc. Secondly, Missio Dei, Latin term that means the mission of God, as a theological perspective developed in mid-20th century that shifts the agency of mission from the church to God. In short, Missio Dei provides that mission is a realization of the triune God's reconciliatory and loving nature in the world, where the church is an instrument, not the proprietor of the action. I take that, although not perfect, Missio Dei suggests an extremely important attitude that missionaries should embrace, which is an attitude of witnessing and sharing rather than doing and teaching. I believe that because we let our mission operate on such stance, we were able to witness God's nature realize itself in our church. As I said before, I hope that my article can speak to both non-Christians and Christian readers. For non-Christians, I look to share an account of mission characterized by love, fellowship, and reconciliation that is different from what they might have taken Christian missions to be. For Christians, I hope to share an alternative testimony of mission that saw the beauty of indigenization in Missio Dei. Moreover, I want to feel encouraged by Missio Dei's powerful narrative that we're all missionaries and challenge all of us to keep searching and answering the call to duty in our daily life. Thank you, everyone.